Hello, welcome to the Sonar Awards, everyone. This is the first time the committee have spoken and since we've done well in awards. I feel like we have to acknowledge the awards, right?
Oh, wait, are we going? Are we going now?
I thought you were recording.
I am, no, but I didn't know.
You thought it was a bit. You just thought it was a bit.
Yeah, no, sorry, I am recording. I just thought that was a bit.
So you joined me in the old studio, Henry in the new studio, Josh in the Spark, and Veronica's just chilling.
Yeah.
we all took the arduous trip back down to Southampton, and Veronica
That's
just
how the
didn't do
room
it.
looked before all the studios.
Yeah, I like that. So how are we going to start this? We're going to talk about the awards because it's important that we celebrate with the people. If you somehow missed it, the I Love Student Radio Awards are national awards. Sonar won the most awards out of any station in the UK. So not bad. Nice work, everyone. And then in the Union Awards, we won every single award that we were nominated for. So not bad work, everyone.
Lovely. Yes, boys.
Our man Josh Faulkner getting an honourable mention for his hard work.
Love an honourable mention.
But obviously we wanted to do this event in person and we can't. So we decided that the best way to do it would be as a awkward Zoom recording that everyone's doing nowadays. We're very unique. We've also got the quirky backgrounds. We're living our life. So let's just get on with it because we've only got 40 minutes of the Zoom thing, way less than that now. So we're going to start off with the first award that Veronica is going to very kindly read out.
So welcome everyone. And the best newcomer nominees are Sophie Dickinson, Ines Szczepanska, sorry for the pronunciation if I did it wrong, Holly Pettifer, Beth Nichols, and Chelsea Jones. And the award goes to Sophie Dickinson.
Yeah! Sophie has been an absolute. I mean, everyone in that category has been an absolute legend this year. In the time they've been involved with Sonar, but Sophie Dickinson has gone above and beyond. And she's come to the training day. She's come to socials by herself. So she earned that award. So well done, Sophie.
Oh, well deserved.
Smashed it.
Josh,
Yes.
are you going to say anything in this awards? Are you just gonna
I mean,
sit
I'm
silent?
saying stuff now, aren't I?
Your floating
you got it.
microphone is incredible, by the way.
I know it's magic, isn't it? We should get these in the
I've
studio.
done that.
So my award category that I'm reading out is for the best returning member. This was really difficult to choose. Me and Danny had a really difficult time choosing who would get this. So big pat on the back to anyone who got nominated. So we've got Luke Henry, Matilda Anderson, Andy Allen, Ryan Reese D'Souza, Ben Pennells, and Dave Mitchell. And the winner is Matilda.
How excited Veronica is. It's another very strong category in pretty much anyone that had been in Sonar for more than 1 year could have been nominated because we've all had a fantastic year. So if you're watching this and you don't appear in any of these nominations, that doesn't mean we don't love you and it doesn't mean we don't appreciate you. We just can't nominate everyone, but know that everyone in the station is appreciated. And that's why we won Best Station Culture, baby. Let's go. Moving on to the next award is for Best Duo. This is a very exciting category. In order to be qualified, you have to be in a duo. And some people in this call are getting excited, I can see. So the nominees are Matilda and Veronica,
Oh my god.
Henry and Elliot, Alice and Shannon, Ronnie and Wes, and Ponta and Seb. And the winner of Best Duo for Radio Sonar 2020 is Ronnie and Wes.
Hey.
Oh, well done.
Again, another strong category. I mean, you guys, you've been fantastic duos. I'm sad to see Veronica and Matilda leave. Devastating for Sonar.
So gutted that we won't be there the next year.
I know. I reckon just stay and do a Masters.
Yeah.
It's like Zoom call, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get you on air. Henry, me and Henry will do a show where we just call you guys every week.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Alright, we'll move on to the next category.
So it's Unsung Hero of the Award. We have Andy Allen.
Unsung hero of the award.
That's what I always. Oh,
Quite production value, isn't it?
The award goes to Henry.
it's alright. I'm cutting this up, so I'm gonna get rid of that.
No, you're not. I'll keep bringing it up randomly, so you have to keep it in.
So this award is for the unsung hero. In this category, we have Andy Allen, Joshua, if it's right now,
Way!
Beth Nichols, Sophie Dickinson, and Aria Yuckett. And the award goes to Andy Allen.
Legend. He got shortlisted as well for Hero of the Moment, Isle of Student Radio Awards. But again, everyone in that list. Beth helped out at Refreshers Fair, didn't need to. Absolute legend. Ali's been doing playlist graphics all year. Josh literally single-handedly sorted that second studio out. So, you know, it's a strong list. But Andy just coming in clutch because it's Andy. He does what he wants. And that's why he's won that award. Now, the next award, it's an exciting award. It's a continuation award. It's an award that we started last year. It's quite a strong tradition. No one will get the joke because most people who get the joke will have left, and that's why I'm keeping the joke in because I think it's funny. And that is the Emily Welfare Award for Outstanding Tech Contribution. Now, this is a really prestigious award because she
So many nominees.
so many nominees. Everyone in Radio Sonar knows that we all know tech. We love tech. We're currently in a period where we can't broadcast from the studio, and no one knows how to fix it because we all just love tech. But there's only one nominee this year for this award, and it's really prestigious. And I'm sure he's going to be really delighted. And I know that he's definitely going to be watching this on the edge of his seat. And the winner for we're gonna all say it together at the same time. That's how exciting it is. The winner for the Emily Welfare Award for Outstanding Tech Contribution is, everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Daniel George! Way! Without him, we'd not be on air most of the time. Okay, maybe not true. I do know how to sort fix some stuff, but he has been very useful for us. We'll move on. Veronica, to the next award.
So the next award is for Best Producer, and the nominees are Joshua Falconer, George Greenwich, Wes Berman, and Andy Allen. And the award goes to George Greenwich, so well done.
It's important to shout out George Cranage because he was a major component of the 24-hour broadcast. He came off 8 hours, was a big part in the planning of it. But in all the mentions we've done of the 24-hour broadcast, whether it's in the media or when we did well at the awards, he's not got a mention. And I want him to know that we've appreciated him at Sonar, despite him not technically being a full member. So we really wanted to give him the award for Best Producer. So George, mate, this is for you. Thank you again for all your help with the 24-hour stuff. You're a bloody hero.
So the next category is for the best interview that we've had on the station. So we've got Danny and Ollie when they chatted to Theo. We've got Wes and his cricket friends. We've got Jim and Liz Redknapp, and we've got Inez's interviews. And the winner is
Strong lineup.
it's Jim and Louise Redknapp. Way!
It's important to mention that by cricket friends we mean just people that interview Wes interviews on his show. He's got some top tier guests, and I know who have got it. Inez has done some fantastic interviews, and me and Ollie spoke to Theo during the 24-hour thing, and it was an interesting thing. That's all I'm going to say on it. But you know, Jim, this was the weirdest thing. So if you don't know that Jim Weller is a very big fan of Louise Redknapp, and I got an email earlier in the year saying, Louise Redknapp's coming to Southampton. Does anyone from your station want to interview her? And I messaged Josh this, being like, mate, there's only one man who can really do this interview, and I feel like if I gave it to anyone else, it would not go down well. So Jim got to interview he's one of his favourite people, and that's one of the cool things about student radio is that like people are doing these interviews and get to interview these cool people as a result. So that's really exciting, and Jim absolutely smashed that interview, and I know that the people who sorted that interview were very happy with it as well. So well done, Jim.
So we're moving on to the best social media. It's a highly contested category, of course. We have the MMJ girls. 2 years in a row they're nominated for this one, I think. Wes Spearman.
They won it. They won it last year.
They won it
last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wes Spearman and Cricket Wes, Grooves and Edges, and Holly Pettifer.
It's also worth mentioning. I think it's worth mentioning before we go that our social media as a whole got shortlisted for Best Audience Initiative at this National Awards. So the whole station smashed it this year with social media, but I will let Henry announce the award. I apologise for cutting you, my friend.
Oh, it's okay, Frank. And the winner is... Okay. The winner is Holly Pettifer.
She's been doing bits. I always see her and Myriad, the local band, just tweeting each other about it, and I'm like, what more could you want from a social media account? MMJ girls, if you're watching, I know you feel devastated not to win that award, but you know we love and appreciate you, and you guys have done fantastic stuff for Sonar. Maybe your names will appear later on the show. Who knows? Best Entertainment Show. This is a very highly contested category. The nominees are the Wow Wow Wee Wah Show. Mate, how could you get nominated if you basically never bothered with the show? The Big Cheese with Andy Allen, the man with the greatest jingles on the station, I think, is worth pointing out. The Sam and Josh Show. Where's the
that show's already been...
Oh,
hey!
The Sweet Life of Cody and Basti, I think also would argue has one of the strongest names in Sonar this year. Sweet Life of Cody and Basti. And the final nominee is Have I Got Spew For You? And the winner of Best Entertainment Show is Have I Got Spew For You? Joe and Owen absolutely smashed it out of the park. I've listened to their show a few times, and they've spoken about very controversial things that definitely shouldn't be on air, and I've told them so many times, but I've given them the award anyway because I found it funny, despite the fact that we definitely shouldn't be talking about it. But yeah, delightful, fantastic work, guys. Mate, I feel like we're smashing this awards. What do you guys think? I feel like...
Yeah.
I don't know if I should...
I feel like it's a real celebration. I feel like this feels like a real celebration of societies and engagement with the uni. What about you? I know some people maybe can't. Maybe some people can't get that to the same point, but I feel like we're smashing it. Joke. It's a joke. We'll move swiftly on.
Cancel.
Next category is the Best Sports Show, another highly contested one that took a while to decide who was going to win it. First up, we've got Non-League with Ben Pennells, Luke's Friday Football Preview, the legendary Weekly Wickets, and Full Time. And the winner is Full Time Show.
Full Time Show. Jake Gom and his boys absolutely smashed it. I mean, it's worth pointing out that I think that was probably the strongest category. Like for the last year or two, we've had some very strong sports shows. Is anyone else reading Ben Pennell's Football Manager blogs?
No.
I'll be honest.
No one else. That's tight. That's tight. You could have at least pretended for this.
He's
He's been blogging. We'll do it again. And then I'll say, and you guys say, yeah. Has anyone else been reading Ben Pennell's Football Manager blogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. I genuinely really like them, and he's blogging. I think it's cool where he keeps busy. So Ben Pennell's a legend, and he loves Sonar, so that's all that matters. But again, very strong category, full-time show, great winners. I love Jake Gom. That's all I'll say on that matter. But we'll move on. We'll keep it flowing. People don't want a long award ceremony, do they? They want a nice, short, compact, non-lagging.
Don't say non-lagging. I'll tell you right now, it's definitely lagged. That's the only problem.
No
Because
comment.
let's carry on. So the next category is for Best Music Show. Again, a really strong category. So the nominees are In Your Band Hour, Indie Party Playlist, 140 BPM, and the Indie List. And the award for the best music show goes to 100 BPM.
I think Ryan Reese is going to be ecstatic about that. Again, very strong category. You've got to think Indie Party Playlist and Peter Pan Hour could pull through next year. You know, they're still around. But then again, so is Ryan Reese. So, you know, you never know. It's going to be another hotly contested thing. But yeah, Ryan Reese has been doing bits ever since he's got that DJ equipment. Can you see the DJ equipment behind Henry? Is it?
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that bit
I
again?
don't think it was there yet, was it?
More than that.
Do you want to redo that bit? Because I got a Facebook notification because Joshua messaged our chat. So. Unless you just want to let
You
you
gotta
got a
think-
Facebook notification. In.
Yeah, I like the sort of relaxed nature of it. Realistically, people don't want highbrow from us. They want us just saying the awards and us being ourselves. So we'll move on. Is the DJ equipment behind you?
Should be.
No.
Oh, I didn't think it was. I think it's an old photo, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there now. It's not where I am. What's where I am?
What is
What's
that
that? Oh, it's
behind?
paint.
What is going
It's a
on?
paintbrush. Alex, Dwayne Johnson. Wait. Dwayne Johnson.
Look this up, bro.
Anyway, Dwayne Johnson's behind me. We'll move swiftly on. This is honestly the next award is the best award of the night for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. The way you said that, like, sorted out. The way you opened up with that, you were about to finish it. And I was like, "This is my one. What are you doing?"
No.
Okay. So
To be
this
fair,
is-
you say that, but you read Veronica's earlier, so I don't even know why you're giving that plug.
Did I? Oh, my bad.
Giving
feel
me
like I
stick.
I feel like I should put my name on this list as well, but it's fine.
No.
The most cancelled show award. It's a prestigious award for the show that gets cancelled the most. The committee chat with Danny and Josh. I listened to that.
I bet you guys. I bet you guys didn't even realise that was a show. I bet you didn't even realise it was a show. I think the one time we agreed to do it, I forgot, and Josh messaged me from the studio, and I was like,
Absolutely trash.
Sorry, continue.
Second time we interrupted you. Dave Mitchell's Weird Show.
I don't remember what it's called. What was it called? It's his math rock show. That one.
Slams and
Whether it's
no,
ma-
not slams and
No, he
jams.
changed it. Slams and math rock. No, I don't know. What it's called.
Dave Mitchell slams and math rock. Back in Time with Mark. And Freshly Baked with Dylan. Of course, I think it was the same as last year. Dave Mitchell Weird Show. Congratulations, you won again.
Go on, Dave Mitchell. Weird
2
show.
in a row. Let's make it 3 in a row, buddy.
Boomer.
Do you know what he's not cancelling? His Twitch stream. Check it out. Live on Twitch.
Oh.
Mitchell Moses.
Are you gonna promo yourself as well?
No, that's alright. Just Big Dave's all I care about on Twitch.
Henna's HG is also a Twitch streamer. If anyone's interested, drop a follow. Use your Amazon Prime to get that Twitch sub. Look at us, storming along. Right. So the next award, Committee MVP. Historically, this has been, and by historically I mean last year. This is only the second time this has happened, but historically, this has been for someone within the committee. But seeing as there's a 4-person committee this year, it feels a bit weird to do that. So we decided to make the committee MVP someone that the committee feel has been an outstanding member of the station this year. Someone that's added a lot, someone that we're really excited that they're part of Sonar. So hotly contested. We had a lot of back and forth about this. So we do have some honourable mentions as well. But the winner for this year's committee MVP is Sophie Dickinson. Legend. And the honourable mentions, because again, these people have done fantastic jobs as well. Andy Allen and Beth Nichols smashed out of the park this year. Backstage, I don't know what, can we, backstage with Bethany Nichols deserved most best social media, and I've just remembered that it exists, having already given out the award. But I hope you know, Beth, if you're watching this, that I regret the other one you gave out already. It's fine, we'll gloss past it. So, we're pretty much at the end of the awards now. I do think as a committee, like, I'm interested to know your guys' thoughts on how the year's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's up for us to talk. Yeah, I think it went well. It could have improved.
Great.
some
Come on.
areas,
No, really.
So we've
we
got,
had so many socials. We met so many people. It was really nice to see how many people turned up on socials, which is real success, And then in the end of the year, all those awards which we won. Oh no. Oh.
I don't think those awards are ever going to sink in, to be honest.
Yeah, we've set the bar pretty high for next year, haven't we?
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Josh are still on the committee next year for
Work hard.
so we've got high hopes. We've got big plans. Obviously, Veronica and Henry, we want to say, like, you've been fantastic for the committee this year. So big love, big thank you. I know Henry's still around, but he doesn't want to be in the committee because he's decided that he's too cool for that.
No, he's pursuing Twitch as a career. Isn't
Now he's doing
What is
Twitch. He's got no
this
time for
nonsense?
socials. He'd rather talk to people on the internet than his real friends. But he's fine. We'll gloss over it. But
What
like
is
genuinely,
this?
this award would not have happened without this committee. So from me personally, anyway, like thank you guys, like big love, because like everyone's contributed, and to go from a station that was literally shortlisted once last year to being shortlisted like 9 times and winning 3 and highly commended once, like people in student radio are noticing us, and that's because of the committee and everyone in Sonar. So everyone watching, big love. Committee, big love. But before we finish off, it's worth mentioning that there are people leaving Radio Sonar who have been a massive part, and it's something that like I want to say thank you to these people, because they've been a big part of Sonar over the last few years, and Sonar wouldn't have got to this point without hard work they've done. So the first group of people I want to give like a lifetime membership thing to. I feel like it would mean more if it was in person, but the MMJ girls, like they've been around for like a year or two now. They're a big part of the socials last year, but they've been an integral part of Sonar in helping it grow, and you guys have smashed it, and I know you're all going to go on to fantastic things career-wise, and I hope you remember little tiny old Radio Sonar when you do so. The other group of people I wanted to mention is Sport and Sonar, especially for me and Veronica. Like the first 2 years we were in Sonar, like they were big
Right there.
big parts of it. And they've done some incredible things. Some of the stuff that Ponta and Luke and Seb have done with like the live streams, the commentaries, and Seb's already doing some sick stuff now. So again, like the Sport and Sonar people, you get this weird lifetime membership. Like it doesn't really mean anything. It's just like a nice way of saying thank you now. But thank you guys for everything you've done for Sonar. I know you didn't do as much this year, but we still appreciate you. We still love you, and for everything you've done so far. And I've got 2 more. One of them's not mentioned yet, but the next one's Alia. She's been a massive part of Sonar in the time that she's been in the uni. I remember one of my first time I started doing loads was Refreshers Fair last year, and I was there with Alia, and she's just been a legend ever since. Been nothing but supportive to me, and I know most of the committee probably as well. So Alia, big love to you. Thank you very much. And the last one, I didn't write it down because she's going to read it, but Veronica has been a massive part of Radio Sonar, with like the assistant station manager being a big part of the committee over the last few years. Interstar will always be one of my favourite shows. I used to always love going on to do my show on the system and seeing like all of the little sound bites of like everything going on where you've done your show. So Veronica, to end the night, lifetime member. We love you at Radio Sonar, and we always will. So thank you.
Aw, thank you.
For all of it.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
And that's it. That's your time. This is your time to do a big speech. I thought you were going to have a big speech prepared.
Look at that, right? Alright, no, really. It's been great all those 3 years. From the first year, second year, and especially this one, when the radio. I mean, I remember the old studio when there were just the old desk, just a rubbish one. You couldn't properly do microphones, which just one barely worked out, so you couldn't even use that one. And now we're doing interviews, and we're going to all the events, the Craig David event, all those things.
Mental.
People
That was
like that.
mental.
Oh, you're just so great, yeah.
We've had
also
a wild
people
year.
who
We've
really
had a wild year.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually had a crazy year, haven't we? Like, if you think about where we were at the start of the year.
Let's not forget about the
On the
huge
team.
5-a-side team that Sonar carried. Let's not forget about
The Sonar FC Fun boys know that they are valued and loved.
I thought that has been put in there for somewhere.
Well, they won best 5-a-side team at the Southie Awards, and they won an award at our Christmas dinner as well. So.
That is true.
To be fair, we have to say goodbye to our legendary players of the 5-a-side team, because there are some people moving on. It's just Luke.
I think it's just Luke.
It's just Luke. Yeah. Well, we've got to say thanks to our top goal scorer. Our top goal scorer is moving on to greater things. He's going on to the Prem. Big love.
Not playing.
Did I see that this has been upgraded to unlimited minutes?
Yeah, I just saw that as well.
I thought the same, yeah.
Oh, I just saw a box pop up, so I just shut it down quickly. So I didn't read it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I think that's everything, guys. I mean, does anyone else have anything more they want to add? Josh, what are you thinking for next year?
Yeah, we've got such a high bar set now, so we've got to make sure that we can at least, what do you want to get next year, do you reckon, awards-wise?
It's not about awards for me, mate. It's about community. And well, like, to be fair, like, it's mental because this time last year, Up the Sonar wasn't even a thing, really.
No, yeah.
Like, it's easy to. It's easy to forget where we were at the beginning of the year. So, like, I've said it already a couple of times in this, but thank you to everyone. If you've watched this whole video, sorry, it's really tragic. I wanted to do it in person. I'd say put money aside from Sonar to have actual awards, but it just can't happen. So next year, people will get even bigger awards. But thanks so much if anyone's watched this. Again, thank you to the committee for being incredible. Henry and Veronica, well, I'll miss you in the committee. I'm annoyed that I'm stuck with Josh out of all the committee, but sometimes you've got to do what you got to do.
Ooh, that was nice.
And that's everything. That's Radio Sonar for the year. We are a national award-winning radio station that is now covered by local media, and that is a result of everyone's hard work. We are on the rise, and we're still on our way up. So we're not done yet. So I look forward to next year. So see everyone then. Bye, everyone.
Bye.